Welcome to Wellspace Counseling. My name is Jason Wilkinson, and I want to talk to you about feelings and emotions. And I know what you're saying, or you're thinking to yourself. You're like, whoa, a mental health therapist wants to talk about feelings and emotions. I know it's not all that radical, but it's really important. And the things that I want to bring up and share with you today is that, yes, you do have feelings, and those feelings are real. But those feelings aren't always telling you the whole story, or those feelings aren't always true. So one of those things, or the first thing I want to point out, is that yes, you do have feelings, and it doesn't matter whether you try to hide them or whether you are just all up in your feelings all the time. You do have feelings. If we are trying to hide them, or if we do kind of shut them down, or we numb it out, well, a lot of times that's because we feel uncomfortable with what's going on there. And if we are just like, whoa, all the time, or we get overwhelmed with our feelings and our emotions, well, then you've got them too. And the second thing I want to point out is that, yeah, those feelings that you have, they are real. They are real emotions. They are real feelings. So if you are feeling out of control in a moment and that brings up your anxiety, well, that feeling of being out of control is real. Or if you have a spouse who maybe gets angry at you and then it feels out of control and you withdraw, well, that feeling of things being out of control are also real. Those are very real feelings. But that leads to the third thing that I want to talk about, and that is, well, those feelings aren't always true. So again, going back to that feeling of out of control, I mean, is it true that you really don't have any control? I mean, most likely not. If nothing else, you have control over yourself and your actions and your behaviors. So the truth is that you actually have quite a bit more control than sometimes what you often feel like. So when we get into this space, we get emotionally dysregulated, and we tend to act or make decisions and do things that really aren't beneficial to us. But if we're able to emotionally regulate, you can do things and have thoughts that actually will get you to a place that usually makes you a lot happier. You can find out more information about this and couples counseling, active listening, communication, anxiety, all on the blog at www.wellspacepdx.com/blog.